public services. We'll handle it from here.
Want more Jags? Subscribe to the 1010XL Jaguars YouTube channel. Looking for more in-depth coverage of the Gators? Subscribe to the 1010XL Gators YouTube channel. Need your FSU fix? Well, subscribe to the 1010XL Seminoles YouTube channel. Your favorite team, one specific location.
Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Hey folks, it's Jennifer Marion. Randy Marion Cadillac is the pinnacle of luxury in the First Coast area.
And guess what? We've got the all-new Cadillac Lyriq with $16,000 off MSRP.
That's right. You pick the color and drive away today in ultimate style.
Experience the future of driving with the Cadillac Lyriq. Electric, elegant, and exhilarating.
Visit us online at RandyMarionCadillacofJacksonville.com or come see us on Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville.
Don't miss out on this unbeatable deal. Plus tax tag title, $8.99 admin fee, and resist all.
Tell them Jennifer sent ya.
Lauren Brooks here from Mayport CNC Fisheries. At my house, we had a feast from Mayport CNC Fisheries with the freshest shrimp around, and it was unbelievable. They also have oysters, scallops, mahi, and so much more. Want to eat like a local? Head to the beach and visit my friends at Mayport CNC Fisheries.
Hi, I'm David Lane, your average everyday Joe. I'm 5 months out of my back surgery with Southeast Orthopedic, and I'm doing great. Thanks to Dr. Herford and his staff at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
David Garrard here. Playing in the NFL can put a lot of wear and tear on your body, especially your knees. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has kept me mobile and ready to tackle every day.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
There's certain places you know if you go in, they got what you're looking for, like Gate Convenience Stores and Cold Modelo's. That's the ticket. Or get on the craft side of things with something from Bold City or Sweetwater. Hit the cooler at Gate, full of choices and all of them good.
Bueller Air and Plumbing presents Are You Cool?
Today's challenger, a paint color namer from Jacksonville, Florida. Meet Irving Stapler.
Hi, Howie.
So the next round is word association. I'll say a word and you give me the first word you think of. Engagement ring.
Jeweler.
Gas station.
Fueler.
Aaron Burr.
Dueler.
Air conditioning.
Wow. Jeez. It's a toughie.
Come on, Irv. The sponsor's gonna kill me now.
Oh, Bueller.
That's right, Irv. If your AC is struggling through the summer heat, the first name you should think of for fast, friendly, 5-star service is Bueller Air and Plumbing. The name to know to make sure you are cool.
Have a beer, Irv.
Cooler.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to our website, CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com. And let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by the Greater Jacksonville Kingfish Tournament. While on the Rich Eisen Show, Jaguar linebacker Josh Hines-Allen clapped back at those questioning quarterback Trevor Lawrence's contract extension.
I know his time is going to come to where he takes that elite role, and I'm very excited for that because we all have his back.
Jaguar head coach Doug Peterson, appearing on the NFL Network, was glad to have QB Trevor Lawrence's contract issues behind the team.
We have all the confidence in the world, and we're just excited and thrilled to get this contract behind him as we head into this season.
Jaguars and Everbank Stadium partners will host a job fair on Monday, July 15th at Everbank Stadium, presented by Jaguar Guest Experience Department. The hiring event aims to fill thousands of part-time positions for all 2024 home games and other stadium events throughout the season. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
83 degrees at 8:02. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson.
Okay, bring it in.
Brought to you by Tyson Sound and Security, security and automation experts, and George Moore Chevrolet.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah! Welcome back to the program. Very busy. Denny Thompson joining us on the show, the quarterback whisperer. Who are you whispering to today, Denny?
We'll leave that. We'll leave that untold right now. We got a good group in right now. We got one more week of a grind until everybody goes to camp. We lost a couple guys this week because of an early camp in Chicago, but no, we got one more week.
Are we in NFL world or college world right now?
NFL. It's
okay.
Been all NFL all month.
Okay.
It's interesting how that works out though, Dan, because it does like time up perfectly when the NFL guys are in OTAs, the college guys are in their month of May break, and just kind of times up perfectly.
Have you ever added up how many different NFL guys that you've worked with?
No, somebody told me the other day though that we're nearing 20. I think they said. But no, I have not actually.
When you look at a quarterback, what's the first thing you look at? And does it depend on the age, I guess is the question also.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the age for sure. Yeah, if we're talking like younger guys, obviously size does matter, no matter what anybody says.
Of course it does.
You got to be able to take the beating, more so than seeing over the line, stuff like that. But if it's a young guy, like I'm looking at an arm path. I'm looking like at has he thrown something his entire life? We've talked about this. Like I don't care what it is. And then just really the ease of what the ball comes out and the way it pops out. And then, as they start to get older and they get stronger and you start to really pattern movements in them, then you start looking at some different things. But yeah, I mean, it's at an early age, it's how's that ball ripping out of his hands and how's his movements and what's this kid going to look like in 2 or 3 years, and you try to project from there.
Our friends at George Moore Chevrolet sponsoring Denny Thompson's segment. Denny, when we talk about the quarterbacks, so you look at them and you look at them at the different ages that they are at, and you talk about how the ball comes out. You've seen them all. Have you seen name me a couple that threw the ball like none that you had ever seen?
Well,
is Anthony one of those? Would Anthony? Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony's the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Because Anthony and I were talking about this past week. I still remember the first time I ever threw with Anthony, and this was before the massive Anthony that we all see now. He was tall, but he was skinny, and like the third ball, I reluctantly went down to Gainesville on the advice of his high school coach, and like the third ball, I was all in because just the way it popped out of his hand. At the time, I was like, man, I don't know that I've ever seen that before. So you watch a guy like him throw and just the explosion out of his hand. You watch a guy like Caleb throw. It's really impressive. Even Carson is like that as well. And then, from that point, it's just like those guys you can do whatever you want with to continue to develop that. There's other guys that maybe aren't quite as flexible or quite as fluid. And you have to kind of find their stroke, and it's a little bit harder than guys like the ones I named who just have a natural, easy stroke.
If I brought you I'm just curious here. I'm just spitballing with you a little bit here. Denny Thompson, if I brought you a 7-year-old kid and I said, this kid wants to be a quarterback, and you saw him and he was just average. Is there work that you can do that you can make him into a college quarterback?
I don't know. 7, I'm probably not going to even see the kid. And
I know. I'm just saying though, for experimental, I remember I asked.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's my point in that, Dan. Is like at a younger age, and I've got a 13-year-old who loves to play football, and so I have followed my own advice here. At a younger age, we're not at the bottom of that pyramid. Like, they need to be playing any sport that they want to play.
Right.
They need to be running around. They need to be throwing things. Their body has so much growing left to do, that there's a lot of things that you're going to do 2 or 3 times if you start like formal training at that point. And so, I think for the majority of our guys, if you look at the common denominator of these guys, when they were super young, it wasn't like their dad had them at quarterback training every day at 7 to 10 or 12 years old.
Right.
It was, hey, man, we're playing baseball. We're going to go lift. We're going to go run. We're going to do whatever it is. And then they get to a point where just as an athlete, it just becomes, so much easier for us. So what I would say is at a young age, you want to start to build an athlete, not a quarterback, if anything, and then let the quarterback kind of come into play. Now, if you brought me, in the spirit of what I think your question was, if you brought me like a 14-year-old,
okay,
13-year-old, 14-year-old, I can tell pretty quickly what the 3-year ceiling is.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that fairly quickly, and I think we do a decent job of being honest about that. From what we see, and sure, we're wrong sometimes, but yeah, I mean, you at that point you can tell which kids have a real chance of taking this thing to the highest of levels, and then which kids are going to be fine, but it's going to be a struggle for them to ever make it, as a starter on Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's I like that answer. A 3-year window type of thing. Have you watched any of this this Netflix thing, Receivers, that just dropped?
I have, actually. Walker wanted to watch it, so we've actually watched, I think, 4 episodes.
Okay, good. Okay, here's my takeaway. I want your opinion on this. First off, I walked it back a little bit this morning. I say, every now and then you need a little reminder that just I'm a fat old man and I'm sitting here criticizing these people who play this game. Man, those guys are dudes, right? Those are dogs. And I say that in a complimentary way, right? Like I'm watching these receivers, these elite athletes run at speeds that we can only imagine, with people wanting to rip their heads off, having to track a football coming at them at a high rate of velocity. And then me as a fan sit there and go, how do you drop that? Well, I'll tell you how you drop it, bud. And the toughness that you said you've watched 4 episodes. Well, we watched Devontae Adams bang his shoulder to bits and then take a needle and go back in, right? We watched Jefferson shred his hammy and have to go out. We watched Amon-Ra St. Brown have to get a steel plate in his cleat and then rip his quad off the bone. Or not his quad, his oblique off the bone, and then return a game later, right? And then he did the unthinkable. He slid instead of getting tackled 22 yards down after he made a catch, and Antoine Randall L is giving him hell, and he's like, dude, and I mean. He's like, I'm tired of getting hurt every week. I mean, he's not the biggest cat in the world. And then Debo get a fracture in his, like, whatever bone that is by his bicep. And this is like not even halfway through the NFL season, bro.
Yeah. No, it really is wild. I thought that show also did a really good job in the way they shot it, of kind of showing the intensity and almost making you feel like you're down there on the field.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I talk about it all the time. The most important piece of our organization is Tom Gormley, because he's a physical therapist. And, I don't think, at least I didn't realize 10 years ago how much work had to be done on these guys' bodies in order to play. Like, I always thought of a physical therapist as somebody that my doctor sent me to.
Right.
But no, I mean, it's full time.
Yeah.
It is full time with these guys. These guys, right now, we were talking about this in the facility. They all laugh and smiling because they're healthy.
Yes.
But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, even 12 weeks from now, they're going to wake up. They're going to barely be able to get out of bed. They're going to have to figure out how they perform at a level that's elite. And I think that is probably the single greatest characteristic of these guys, is not only can they do things that are just, freakishly athletic and not most people can do, but they can take their mind there and they can figure out, all right, this is what I do. I know I got $150 million in the bank, but I play football.
Right.
And I'm going to play football on Sunday.
Yeah. I was watching another takeaway I had from that is how respected Davante Adams is as a player by the other receivers, by his peer group, which is probably the best compliment that you can get. Like, they all name him number one. And then, like you said, the way they shot it, that dude gets off the line like nobody else, man. I mean, you can't cover him. You could stand in front of him, Denny, and say, let's play tag, and you won't tag him.
Oh, absolutely not. No, in fact, if it's me, he's going to break my ankle.
Yeah.
He's going to make me look silly. It is truly impressive. And not to get off on, some other alley of this, but it's one of the things that, like, as I've gotten a little bit older, Dan, like I've come to really appreciate having the opportunity to be around these guys, not because they're athletes, but because the way they're wired. And it's just, you just learn a lot about, hey, man, if you want to be elite, then you got to operate the way these guys do. And I've never been around a group of people that operate the way these guys do.
Yeah, and so then I translate that, Denny, into, and I bring this back closer to home, to Jacksonville, and I'm thinking, okay, well, Trevor needs one of those guys. And maybe Brian Thomas Jr. can be, we don't know. The other guys aren't, and that's fine. I mean, not everybody, those guys, and the Kittle part is hilarious too. I mean, what a football player that guy is too, by the way. I mean, but he's a top tight end in the league, right? Him and Kelsey. So, but again, I can't recommend it enough. The party bus and his wife and what it's good stuff with
it's
them.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but back to here in Jacksonville, man, having a guy like Davante Adams. The fact that the Raiders couldn't get him the ball, I can see why he's frustrated. The guy's open on every freaking play, Denny.
Yeah. It actually is crazy. And even when they, double team, in some cases triple teaming, you still got to feel like your best chance to move the ball is to throw into that instead of a one-on-one with an average guy, which is crazy to think about.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's the hard part. We talk about this with quarterback, but it's the same thing with receivers. There's only so many of those guys, and there's a lot of, I don't know, there's evaluation, but there's also a little bit of luck involved in getting you one of those guys.
Yeah. And that's
What, 4 of them in the league?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. They all say, though, I asked, and I mean, would you say Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the NFL?
Skill set-wise, absolutely,
Yeah.
He's
a trip too, by the way. He's a trip with all his candy, and I got a chef so I can eat more candy. And
I mean these guys are they. That's the great thing about this receiver show is I feel like last year they did the quarterback thing, had Mariota.
Yeah.
This time they just kind of went, no, we're getting the best of the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so it's actually been pretty fun to see and get a look into. We were talking about it this morning when I walked up here to the field. Like, I didn't know anything about Davante, but I can tell you what I think about him now is much different than what I thought about him before that show.
I think that's a great point.
I'm a much bigger fan.
Yeah, I said the same thing because remember last year when he said, I mean, he got hammered for, in his press conference, he said, I'm not about wins and losses, I'm about greatness. And if I took that for what he said, I ripped him. I'm sure I did. I was like, that's dumb. I mean, what do you mean? It's all about winning and losing. But as you watch this and see what he puts into it and see how he leads and the kind of guy he is with his teammates, I mean, it helps me understand and made me change my thought process of him as well. So I agree with you about that.
Yeah. And just the professional approach, especially with him, and they show all of them, but with him, I think for me, it's just a reminder of like, this is a game, but this is their job, and they make a lot of money, but here's the risk associated. And these guys are professionals at what they do. They're not going out every night. They're not doing the things that I think, 20 years ago that we thought they were doing. They're taking care of business. And this thing means way more to them than it does any fan.
Mm-hmm. Danny, one more thing before we go. I've got to ask you this, and you can tell me, I know what you're going to tell me, so I don't care, but I would be remiss because I said I would ask you this question. So I apologize in advance.
Okay.
Because
I always love these.
Yeah, I know you do. But your guy is Carson Beck.
Right.
Carson Beck will be like I said, I've never seen talk about expectations on a kid. My God. Yep. I mean, he's got to win the Heisman. Yep. He's going to be the first pick overall. He's got to win a national championship. He's got to do he's that guy this year. He's that guy.
He is.
Okay.
Yep.
But now apparently he's added to his arsenal. And I need to know, all I need to know is, can you confirm? And has there been any sightings? And I'll leave it at that.
Oh, yeah. Really?
I had to do it, Denny. You know me. I'm Mr. Bubble Bath. I see what I see, Denny. I've got to ask the questions.
And I would have told him if he'd missed this one.
They were all over me, Denny. They're all over me about this. I mean, I know you know him, so I'm going to – and you can do what you want with it, but I had to ask you the question.
Yeah. No, it's a great question, Dan.
It's a terrific question. I'm waiting.
Yeah, it really is.
Waiting for the answer.
Oh, no, it's just a great question. That was the end of it.
I think that's a yes, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's a confirmation. I'll leave it at that. Denny Thompson, you're the best in the business, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate
you,
George Moore Chevrolet. We appreciate your time. Go work with the NFL guys. You want to tell me one NFL guy who's there with you today? You want to give me one that I wouldn't? That would be okay.
Yeah,
Hometown boys. All right, Nate.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Where's he headed to?
Yeah. He's in New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great survivor.
Going into year 8 or 9.
It's unbelievable. Great survivor, man. Shout out to Nate Peterman. Yeah. I clap up for Nate Peterman, man. That is fantastic. So, and again, here's what we say. We sit back like, again, I'll say, just speaking for myself, fat old guy. What kind of throw is that? Well, what kind of Go watch these documentaries, and then you'll kind of get a better understanding of how hard they work, what they put into it, how they prepare, and how unbelievably athletic they are.
Agreed.
All
Agreed.
Right.
Well said.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
There he goes. Oh, I love him. Denny Thompson joining us on the program. The quarterback whisperer. Nobody does it better. I asked him the question, Googans. I did it.
Yeah, he's with one of the Cavenders, and it's pretty much...
That's fine. I mean, good for him.
Yeah, great.
Clap it up for Carson.
Great for him. Clap it up.
If I have Carson Beck in here, I'll ask him the same question. I don't care.
You know that's coming at SEC Media Days.
I don't need it. Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Is he going? He's got to go, right?
He's got to be going.
Yeah, he's got to be going.
Let me see who they got to be sent.
Yeah, I think I saw the graphic. He is going.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't not send Carson back.
Yeah. UGA attendees, SEC Media Days.
It's not a deal like
Carson Beck, Michael Williams, and Malachi Starks. Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
And so he'll
get that a bunch.
Yeah, I was just getting you warm for that one.
That's right.
I mean, I was just getting you prepared. But yeah, he is in the land of high I did say this, and I will say this again. You talk about the land of high expectations, man. I mean, this kid. I mean, they expect him to win every game. Okay, they expect him to win the Heisman Trophy. They expect him to win the national championship, run through the new playoff, and then they expect him to be the first overall pick. And I would think that's what he expects as well, or that's his goal. Certainly that's his goal.
Dan, I actually did the broadcast for the state championship when Carson won it with Mandarin. Mm-hmm. Denny and I did it together. And I remember calling that game with Denny, and Carson made a throw in that game. And I said, that looked like Andrew Luck. Mm-hmm. And Denny nodded, and he was like, this guy is going to be legit.
Yeah, I like
and look
that.
what he's turned into.
Oh, 100%. He's been terrific. So congratulations. And again, one of the rare birds who stuck around. I mean, stuck around. He didn't need to stick around. He could have transferred.
He could have many times.
Yeah, he didn't. He stuck around. So anyway, you want to take a break?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with more. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
It's coming, it's finally here. Are you ready for it? Yeah, we ready for it. Are you ready for it? Yeah, we ready for it. Then get ready for it.
1010XL.
It's the Big One sales event going on now at Arlington Toyota Pre-Owned. Buy a pre-owned 2019 Toyota Corolla for just $1,000 down and $288 per month. Or you choose a pre-owned 2020 Camry, RAV4, or Tacoma for just $1,000 down and $388 per month. Arlington Pre-Owned has over 400 used cars in stock and more than 100 vehicles under $18K. And you even get 30 days to love your pre-owned purchase or exchange it. Shop the Big One sales event, 10939 Atlantic Boulevard, or online at arlingtontoyota.com.
How nice would it be not to worry about your AC unit for 10 years? What? Vaughn's Heating and Air, standing by their units for 10 years. Imagine not having to think about your AC unit for a decade. Vaughn's 10-year warranty covers the parts, labor, and refrigerant. Basically everything. No fictional problems that will cost thousands. This is legit. An AC unit with no repair costs. Wouldn't that be nice? So remember, if your AC unit won't turn on, just call Vaughn's. That's Vaughn's Heating and Air.
When you're a little kid on the playground, they tell you don't hit back. Well, the courtroom isn't a playground. And if you've suffered an injury or death in your family, I'm here to tell you it's okay to hit back and fight to make them pay. I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we understand all the pain and emotion that comes with being wrong. And we've dedicated our lives to making things right for people like you. So if you get hit back with Hastings Injury Law. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey, Hicken here. Brace for hurricane season with my friends at Rhino Shield. Listen, gang, you know that rain we got yesterday? No problem if you get Rhino Shield. Their home exterior coatings withstand up to 96-mile-an-hour wind-driven rains, keeping your home safe and dry. By the way, their advanced ceramic technology keeps your home cooler and reduces your energy bills. And I'll even top that. I've already told you how great Rhino Shield is, man. When you get your house done by Rhino Shield, oh, it looks so great. But this summer, 30% off. 0% interest financing, plus a 25-year transferable warranty. That's what Rhino Shield is offering on top of all that. Call Rhino Shield today. Get that free estimate, 414-4868. That's 414-4868. Or visit rhinoshieldjax.com for your free estimate. That's rhinoshieldjax.com.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
You know, Santa's on the beach this time of year, but the elves at Beard's Diamonds have been busy.
It's Christmas in July at Beard's Diamonds. Everything store-wide is on sale, up to an unbelievable 40% off.
Don't buy anywhere until you shop Beard's Diamonds.
Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser share the huddle with Freddie T.
Bring it in!
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins.
Fred Taylor, he's a candidate to go the distance.
On 1010XL.
What's changed totally inside and out? The Kuhn Flowers massive storefront, and yes, they've totally remodeled the showroom inside too. This is Frank Frangie, and the next time you drive by, stop and smell the roses at Kuhn Flowers.
Yo, E to the T here, and we've all been there before. A weekend trip to the casino? Canceled because real life came calling. MyBookie's new and improved online casino is here to change the game. Dive into a truly realistic casino experience featuring the latest in slots, progressive jackpots, and live dealer action. All from the comfort of the crib, my boy. I love the live casino. Just go to MyBookie and click Live Casino at the top. You'll find the dealers ready to spin just like you're at the casino. The MyBookie Casino provides a Las Vegas experience with the actions in your hands, and you don't even need to wear pants, my guy. Start at MyBookie today with a generous sign-up bonus using promo code 1010XL and a revamped loyalty program that'll ensure the host an exclusive VIP perk. So sign up and hit the casino with promo code 1010XL. The more you play, the more you win. Only with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
Let's go! Help cheer your Sharks on to victory as they battle the Green Bay Blizzards in exciting IFL football action this Saturday, July 13th, 7 o'clock in the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Now, check out our new family packs. You get 4 tickets, 4 vouchers, and a $25 Al's Pizza gift card. It's a great deal. To purchase yours or to get more information, call 904-621-0700. And ho, 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 who's ready for Christmas in July?
A little Christmas music, maestro?
Whether you're on the naughty or nice list, come out and support your Sharks. You never know, you might get a chance to say hi to Santa.
It's almost Christmas.
All we want for Christmas is a Sharks win. Check out our post-game autograph session and see if the players and dancers are asking for the same present as you.
Let's go!
Don't miss the fun and excitement of Sharks football this Saturday, July 13th. For tickets, go to jacksharks.com or call 621-0700. That's 904-621-0700. Let's go!
Let's go!
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
I'm very excited about Trevor. I think Trevor is in a position to where he can maximize off the just maximize off of the team we have. You know, Trevor's always been, I love Trevor in the way he is, of him keeping his composure always. You know, getting drafted here in the year that he got drafted. Continue to work, continue to be the first one in the building and the last one to leave. I've seen that. You know what I mean? I've seen when we weren't good and the way he went about his business. I've seen when we were good and the way he went about his business. And the team that we are now, I can see the way he's conducting his business. So, you know, I think the time was coming, especially the market is the market. So it's like, you know, if you agree with it, you don't agree with it, the market is the market.
All right, welcome back. That's Josh Hines Allen. He's making the rounds. He's on some of the national shows. That was the Rich Eisen show. I saw him on Colin Cowherd. Some interesting things to say, but a lot of things that we have all covered with Josh Hines Allen, including the name change. She released a statement on. So going forward, he will be obviously, listen, Trevor and Josh, you know, I mean, Jimmy Smith said it on the show this week. Those guys got to perform up to the capabilities of those big, fat contracts they got now, you know. It's okay to have high expectations on those guys, right? I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's what we need. Those two guys got to be the heart and soul, and I don't care which one's the heart and which one's the soul, of the offense and the defense, respectively. You know, Trev's got to lead. Now, do we have enough around him? I don't know. I worry about that. But we're going to find out because there's no turning back now. Boys will play Lake Tahoe this week. Peterson and Lawrence start today. They'll turn around, come back, and camp will be upon us. They get like a week off, and that's about it. So it's a lot at stake here. A lot at stake for the Jaguars. Shad Khan wants a winner, expects a winner, says it. And I don't know how, you know, again, my view on the Jags is this. I think they're in the 9-8 range, 8-9, 9-8 range, the 500 range. And I think it can go either way. I think if they play well, if certain guys, certainly attrition is a huge issue. But that's for everybody, right? It's a long season. So attrition is a huge issue. Who stays healthy, who gets hurt, etc. Who's got to play well? Trevor Lawrence has to step up his game. We all know that. Okay? What will we get out of Brian Thomas Jr.? Can we keep Christian Kirk on the field? Can we keep Gabe Davis on the field? We don't have a lot behind those guys, man. We don't have a lot behind those guys. Can we change the offense enough to get Evan Ingram? Not as many catches, more big catches, big play catches. Are we going to get the ground game going? Can we get the ground game going enough with Mitch Morse that on 3rd and 1, we don't have to be in the shotgun with no running backs? Basically saying we're going to throw here. You know it, we know it, because we can't make a yard. The stuff rate was a disaster last year, if you remember, right? So can we get that going enough? Is Mitch Morse going to be enough to make a difference on the offensive line? Can the boys up front stay healthy? Okay. Then you turn to the defense. You're going to get 27.5 sacks from Josh Allen and Trayvon Walker? Kind of need to. Kind of need to. But I don't know if you will or not. I don't know if you will. And who's going to back them up? What about Eric Armstead? Can Eric Armstead get the push up the middle? Is Devon Hamilton finally healthy? That would be huge. What about Roy Robertson Harris? He has stretches where he's really good. Can he make those stretches longer? What about the second-round pick from LSU? Beast of a man, young man. Can he play? Can he contribute? I think you know what you're getting with Foye Oluokun. But what are you getting from Devin Lloyd? What are you getting from Devin Lloyd? And you got a revamped secondary. We talked to Tyson Campbell this week. So, I mean, again, to me, we got a rookie kicker, man. There are a lot of questions that we have that need to be answered about the Jags. And so, to me, if this guy performs well, this guy performs well. But the heart and soul got to have big years. And that's Trevor and Josh. They got to. There's no, Josh Allen can't go back to getting 7 sacks. No turning back now. The talk has been talked. It's time to walk the walk. Trevor Lawrence has been paid. He's our guy every year for the next 10. I know he didn't get a 10-year contract, but he's our guy. So is Trevor going to take over games? There's times where he's got to take over games. There's times where, Miami's going to score some points against us. Can we keep up? Can it be 28-26 with a minute and a half to go and us get the ball and Trevor get us down and get us a field goal and get us a win?
That's what I was going to ask you. Is there one specific thing that you have not seen yet from Trevor that you want to see? Is it taking over games? What is it for you?
It's a good question. I think for me, if Trevor can just eliminate the mistakes, he'll be fine.
The turnovers?
The one thing that I have seen that I don't want to see ever again are the fumbles. The fumbles are worse than the picks. The fumbles add up. We've talked about that. That's been well chronicled. But I've seen Trevor with 2-minute drills. I can't knock that. He's done that. He's had comeback wins. I can't knock that. I could sit here as a fan. I want to see him have a game where he throws for 478 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, the big numbers.
As a fan. But I don't necessarily need that as long as they're winning. As long as they're winning. And so I need the Jags to, be 4-2 in the division, right? So we need things like that. Well. Look what the cat drug in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where you been, Chief? I mean, PFR is a celebratory week, and I haven't heard hide nor hair from you, my friend.
I was in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
You were working? You were grinding?
My A off.
Oh.
From 7A to 10P.
Yeah, did you get any deals this week? Did you make some things happen? We add some commission?
Moving, shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be baking.
Did you
That's
sell?
a check, so.
Did you sell a few flux capacitors? Put on those rigs.
121 gigawatts. Yes. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Charles Kaganey. Good morning, Mr. Tennessee.
Thank you. It's always great to have a week of PFR.
Mm-hmm,
although sometimes the heart yearns to hear Jeff's rants.
Yes.
To hear him make mistake after mistake after
mistake. Oh,
no.
Don't you do that.
For him to sit there and not pay attention to what you're saying and go, oh, what'd you say, huh? You say that again? Repeat that. But I digress, By the way, let's talk about your boy E.T. for a second.
Okay. You're attacking people who aren't here, Charlton Kaganey, but this is your Clay County brethren. You said a horrible thing on the text line that I would not read on this program.
No, we can't.
Now you may continue.
Well, here's the thing, man. You've got to be tougher than that if you're from the Double C.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We don't grow, softies over there.
Okay.
There's hard men.
There's no
in the Double C.
You're telling me there's no moral, no intestinal fortitude, no intestinal fortitude out of CC's own.
Clark.
Emmanuel Thalorand.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be tougher than that, man.
Okay, all right.
You duck I can't back you when you duck Marcellus.
Well, look what happened in fairness to E, look what happened when he tried to do something athletic as simple as pickleball.
Pickleball.
Had he run against Marcel, his legs may have fallen off him, for God's sakes. I mean,
are you 65 years old?
He might have the legs of a 65-year-old at this point. I mean, this is a disaster, Fred. I mean, it's knees.
They must have used him up over there at Clay High.
They must
used him up on the field. Nothing left in the tank.
Yeah. What is your where are we with Tennessee optimism this year?
Tennessee optimism is high.
Talk to me about like what? How where are we? What are you expecting?
So let's do this. Mm-hmm. I'm expecting 9-3, 10-2.
Mm-hmm. Are you expecting to be in the SEC championship game or in the top 12 in the country? Is that a fair expectation? Top 12?
Well, there's an expectation that we should be in the top 12. Mm-hmm. Will we be? I don't know. The defense, speaking of defensive backs, we had a mass exodus last year.
Okay.
We had a bunch of people hurt. Our secondary was pathetic. We picked up some pretty good players, some from the transfer portal, some from the, just from signing.
This thing could go south for you pretty quick, man. You got the Wolfpack in Charlotte. Are you going to that one?
I will be there.
Okay. You're a good fan.
I'll be in Oklahoma, going to Norman for that one.
Are you?
And set up for October the 12th already also. So those are the three that I've chosen.
Ooh, look at you. I'll say this about Charlton K. Gainey, man. He may be a son of a gun at times. He may be, but he is a good sports fan, man. He is a good sports fan. He's banging out 3 Tennessee football games in the first 6 weeks. I see you did. I see you dodged the Alabama game. We're not going to go to that one. There got too many of those that didn't go well.
Well, actually, was trying to work a deal with my buddy down here in Sarasota that I played ball with.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to go rent a boat in Chattanooga, take it up the Tennessee River, be there for the Florida game, stay on it all week, and then do the Alabama game.
That wouldn't end well. That's not a good idea. Breaking news this morning, a body pulled out of the Tennessee River. He was a tall, lanky man.
You might pull one out. It wouldn't be mine. Let's put it that way. I can drink with the best of them.
They cut him open. Yes, you can. Well, I don't know if you could anymore. Do you still got it in you? You've done a lot better. You've done much better over the last five years or so.
Once was one time. One time. If I need to rally up, I can do it.
All right.
But one last question
yes,
for
sir.
you, Dan.
Yes,
real
sir.
quick, because I know you're up against it here.
We're fine. It's Friday. It's 8:40. I'm mailing it in from here on. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you need to mail it.
I grinded it out, man. I had a great week. Gibby helped me out a lot. We've had good guests. We've done all we can do.
And I remember you coming in. You're fighting multiple kidney stones.
No, I did. I stayed in for an hour. I stayed in till about 8:30 before I had to tap out on that one day. I had to tap out about 8:30. I said I can't do it. I was getting clammy and sweaty. The pain was so bad. I was about to start vomiting. It wasn't pretty.
I figured you hit up Brett Favre for some Vicodins.
I did.
Kind of knocked that pain out.
I would have. Yeah. What's your question? Give me your question.
It's about where the Jaguars going to play when the stadium is under construction
in 27.
Yeah,
I have a feeling.
I know you're a big Gainesville fan, but I'd want to work out something with Daytona.
Well, that's not happening. That's already gone. It's just not feasible, bro. So I get that.
But here's the only reason why. Mm-hmm. That would give us the opportunity to have the largest crowd ever at an NFL game if we did it in Daytona.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We had a big game and played that one there. Yeah.
Yeah. So the media, the New York media, your buddies up there, they'd have to suck it up and say we've had the largest crowd for the rest of their life. And that would kind of chap their you-know-what. But anyway, shout out to Prosser.
Shout out.
You're not losing all your money at the poker room.
Yeah.
Go on!
There he goes, Charlton K. Gainey.
Before we
dropping bombs.
Before we go, we've got somebody that's called in. Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm tired of the slander, bro.
I don't know what to tell you. I stuck up for you best I could.
I'm tired of the slander.
This is our friend. We used to call him E. His letters are changing as we no longer see him. He might be G. He might be I. I don't know what he is. He might be X. I don't know. That's Clay County on Clay County crime, and that's your guy.
That's wild. The crazy part is he had like I ain't see him in action in a sprint.
Right.
Bro, I will walk faster than him backwards when he in a full sprint. Chill, bro.
Remember, I beat him in the 40.
Yes, that was the ugliest 40 I've ever seen. Got the audacity to come up here talking about me, man. Please.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Did they use you up at Clay High School? Did you have to tote the rock so much so that you're just not the same anymore?
Man, I wish I could say that, man, but nah, that wasn't even the case.
That was not the case. They did not use you up.
It's just wear and tear over the years, my boy.
Wear and tear. He's not a youngster. He's in his late 30s. I mean, he's not like he's, 25.
It's just wear and tear over the years, my boy.
Yeah, but the boys they're after you now. How are you? Are we getting surgery coming up? I'm hearing Monday, perhaps. Is that confirmed?
Man, finally, surgery Monday, man.
Okay, good.
They've been treating me crazy, but I finally got it confirmed, man. Monday.
All right. Well, we'll be praying for you this weekend. We miss you. I mean, it's at some point we need you back here. I mean, I don't want you out for the year. All right. I mean, you got to watch Netflix. Watch those receivers on Netflix, man.
Yeah. Brady and I, we watch one episode every night.
Yeah, them boys are tough now. Those guys get beat up, different. Man. Woo!
Like you said, but I don't have the luxury of going back in the locker room and getting that needle poked in my arm like Devontae.
I tip my cap to Devontae now. That was.
And then on top of that, I don't know if I would, man.
I know.
Damage it even more.
I know. Did you see the guy? So Devontae Adams takes a needle in the game because he busts up his AC joint, and then the offensive lineman goes, "Man, I did my AC joint in 2018. It still hurts." He goes, "Hey, thanks for the great words."
Right. It still bothers me to this day.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, get yourself well, man. We miss you, and yeah, we'll stay on Clay County on Clay County crime. We can't have that.
Yeah, man, I'm about to go vote, man. I'll make sure, man. Enough of this Clay County on Clay County.
Oh no, here's another one.
Yeah, I'm seeing him too.
He is now referred to as IR.
Oh God.
Call him ES, easily soft.
No, good. You know what? I ain't got that.
I don't know.
They all miss me too.
It's all coming this way. I don't know what to tell you.
They all love you, boy, and I love them too, so it's all good.
Be well, E. We love you, boy. Take care.
Yeah.
There he goes. E to the T. We miss him. We'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling right here on The Drill.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
There's a new one-stop shop for all things Gators. Subscribe to the 1010XL Gators YouTube channel. Up-to-the-minute updates, instant reaction from Gainesville, plus the same 1010XL Gators podcast you've grown to know. And check out 1010XL Gators on YouTube. Hey, I love being part of the George Moore Chevrolet family, man, and you will too. I mean, and when I say family, that's what I mean. I mean, that's how they treat you. I mean, whether it's sales, whether it's service, they're there for you. Visit their beautiful showroom. You'll find out what I'm talking about. It's right there off Atlantic Boulevard. No pressure, just friendly help. What are you in the market for? You need a car? You need a truck? SUV? Electric? Pre-owned? You name it. George Moore Chevrolet has it. You know me, I got my boy Blue. That beautiful blue Silverado. I couldn't be any happier. Can't make it over to Atlantic Boulevard? Don't worry. Go to morechevy.com. So easy to navigate. Sales, service, parts, never been more easy to use. I'm telling you, you'll be happy you joined the George Moore Chevrolet family. George Moore Chevrolet together. Let's drive.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, Prime Men's Medical Center will get your sex life back in just one visit. Their painless, breakthrough medical treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Prime Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Prime Men's Medical Medical Center's breakthrough treatments will restore your sex life regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. Plus, you'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients will have their testosterone checked free. Call 904-902-8222. 904-902-8222. To regain your sex life in just one visit, call now. 904-902-8222.
Does the building you go to work in every day need a little love and attention? Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Great companies take great care of the buildings their staff and customers walk into every day. If the building you're in doesn't match the vision you have for your company, we can help. Go to performance-painting.com. Our highly trained team makes the difference. Quality coatings applied with pride.
Performance Painting.
Hey folks, Hicken here for Zero Res. You and I know Zero Res loves cleaning carpets in your home. But did you know Zero Res can also clean the carpets where you work? Take a look at the floors where you work, and if they need cleaning, suggest to the boss they call Zero Res. For the month of July, Zero Res offering 20% off all commercial carpet cleaning. Call Zero Res, and they'll come out and give you a free estimate on what it will take to get the job done. Zero Res, man, you spell it forward. Zero Res, you spell it backwards. Zero Res, it's the right way to clean.
Integrity, persistence, and standing up for victims. It's what you want in a personal injury case and what my friend and lawyer Glenn Cohen brings to every case for over 40 years. Call Glenn at Barnes, Cohen & Sullivan.
It's the coolest week to save during the summer fan sale at First Coast Lighting and Fans. Buy one fan, save 10%. Buy two, save 15%. Buy three or more and save 20% off all fans at First Coast Lighting and Fans. Showroom near the Avenues.
You can't go inside your home team's locker room, so Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline goes there for you.
Work on three, 1, 2, 3, Hayes Carline here. Find my blog at 1010xl.com.
Brought to you by Roland Reach Plumbing, where quality and experience count.
Hey, it's Joe C. My friends at CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can elevate your grilling experience with a durable high-end grill from great brands like Coyote, DCS, Alfresco, and American Made, and make an outdoor kitchen custom built to your taste and lifestyle. Visit their local showroom and see all the new displays at CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
You dream it, we build it. CSS.
If you're an experienced, skilled plumber or welder that's MedGas certified and you're tired of working for a company that just doesn't treat you right, Local 234 is the place for you. Their pay is the best in the business. You'll walk away with $35.09 an hour in your pocket. With benefits, that's just over $50 an hour. Local 234 has been around since 1901, and that means something. Visit UA234.com to send your resume. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Care you can see.
Big Chief Tire makes auto care affordable with 6-month financing on their CFNA card, plus $50 off your next service. Frank Frangie here. With no interest for 6 months, now is the perfect time to take care of your vehicle. Whether you need new tires, brakes, or general checkup, their skilled technicians have you covered. Visit BigChiefTire.com or call 904-932-0950 to learn more and schedule an appointment at one of their 5 locations. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
It's time to fire up your grill, shoot off some fireworks, and launch one of the biggest sales in the history of the United States. It's our independent sale happening right now at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet. Whether you drive a car, a truck, or an EV, everyone is welcome to celebrate our independent sale with the lowest prices, largest inventory, and the most love for our country. Come celebrate with Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville. You don't want to miss this.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Yeah, obviously to finish the way we did last year it sucks. You put a lot of work in starting in April, all the way through and then to training camp and then throughout the whole season, put yourself in position to make the playoffs, to win the division, whatever it is, and to not be able to finish and finish the job. That sucks because you put a lot of work in, and to see it all go to waste and you guys sit at home and watch everybody else play. That stings a little bit, and you remember that, and it gives you some motivation in going to the next season. But at the same time, I think you use it as fuel, but you also have to learn from it and move on. We have another set of challenges this year, and we can't hang our hats on what happened last year. We got to build that edge and find that consistency that's going to push us forward this season. And
all right, welcome back. That's Trevor Lawrence talking about the collapse.
Still burns him up. It should.
Somebody's saying they're listened to a sports show on Sirius, on Fox Sports. They were trashing Trevor. So tired of the narrative that everyone has given up on him. We're paying him $55 million a year. The contract isn't. It's just don't get mad anymore. Just give up and don't pay attention. That's what I would tell you. If you're a Jags fan, don't go national. Don't go national until the Jags are, doing well. Because they're ignorant when it comes to this team. They don't do their homework when it comes to this team. They just look at headlines and throw things out there. Again, some of you around here don't think Trevor Lawrence is worth that money, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their sports opinion. It's cool. I think Trevor Lawrence gives us a chance to win a Super Bowl. And I think that's what you have to ask yourself with a quarterback every year. Is this guy good enough to win us a Super Bowl? I think the answer is yes. Why do I think that? Evidence. He won in high school. He won in college. He's gone to the playoffs in the pros. He's done the things that we need to see. He makes throws every week that I say, whoa. I just need him not to turn the ball over and play a little bit better, and I think they'll be fine. And again, I need the FO to improve the roster. They think they have, and hopefully they have, but we shall see. Joe U's on the line. We haven't heard from Joe this week. Good morning, Joe U.
Top of the morning, Daniel. You holding it down, I see.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Doing my best. Trying to make it through. Appreciate it.
I leave town and both of the boys back. I come back and I'm like, wow, E.T. and Jeff gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's the time of vacation.
It is the time of vacation. I'm fine, and I'm fine with that. And you know what? Everybody gets their time off, get refreshed, get rejuvenated, and get going.
Football season right around the corner. Got my email from the Gator ticket office saying that my tickets are in. So,
you're in. You'll be there.
Above the clock. I'm sitting above the scoreboard.
That's where you belong.
322.
Hey, that's where you. Hey, that's where you belong. You know that. I mean, that's the way we should do it.
As a Miami Hurricane season ticket holder for many years, I always support the university by buying my away game tickets from the university. But, bro, I could go on StubHub and get better tickets for cheaper. Who knows? I did a pre-order, and you have to pay them in advance.
How much do the upper deck tickets cost in Gainesville for that game?
It was $160.
A piece or total?
A piece.
Wow.
A piece.
That's a little high.
Yeah. Well, on the secondary market, they're higher than that. So for this game, I can't get them for cheaper. I imagine my Cal game, I'm going to Cal October, I think, 5th.
Yeah.
I imagine that the tickets I'm getting there, I'll probably be able to get a better deal. I think people are scurrying in Berkeley for those tickets. But hey,
we had Gino Toretta on yesterday. We were talking to him, and he described you perfectly.
I heard. We're supposed to win every year, of course.
We're the off-season national champions.
Hey, this year is just legit, though, this year. As I've said every year.
This is our time.
Hey, Brock, I got it. His brother Jeff is how he explained what happened. They had Jeff, and they wound up grabbing Gino. But,
yeah, I forgot about. You know what? I knew that, and I forgot about it. So I was curious about his recruiting story because we were out west this earlier this summer, and I was telling the story how the guy was telling us about Brock Bowers and Napa High School, which the fact that tells you all you need to know about Georgia football, how good they are at recruiting, by the way, when they're plucking guys out of Napa to go to.
And it tells you everything you need to know about the Napa football aficionados. The guys like, yeah, dude, he got drafted by Georgia State.
Well, what did you expect? I mean. I was happy he knew the kid's name, and he also said, by the way, I didn't tell him this, but he also said, man, he told us how much. I think he got $17 million. He got $17 million, but we're not happy that he's on the Raiders. I guess up there, they're Niners people, and they don't like the Raiders. So.
Oh, yeah. They ate the Raiders. As long as you didn't say American football, I think we were kind of one up. we can feel good about that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, I wouldn't call it a hot take, but I think this would be a good deal.
Okay.
Basketball, USA Olympic basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the game, I think that was Tuesday night.
Canada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they kind of, played with their food. They were just fooling around. They had 14 points in the first quarter. With Kawhi not being there, it would be a perfect opportunity to add someone to the team who just add interest and who was giving work to these professional players. And the dude is 17 years old. If you have not heard this name, ladies and gentlemen, lean forward. Duke University is about to stunt on the NCAA this year. There's a kid named Cooper Flagg, and he is the future.
Yeah.
That dude was giving work. Did you see the highlights from
17, and he's handling his own against the best in the NBA.
Oh, bro, it's about to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
But add him to the Olympic team. Why not? What's the hurt?
It's funny how I'm fine with that. They took Christian Laettner one year, right? That would have been good. They have already taken the Derek White from Boston, by the way. But I will say this though. This is how I think of Cooper Flagg in these terms, because that guy, like you said, he's the number one pick in the draft after next year, right?
I want the Pels to tank.
Well, right.
Pels.
But here's what I'm thinking. Here's Prosser and his Hawks, who this year get the first pick.
Yeah, for Mr. Irrelevant.
And
I watched the NBA draft. I didn't know 3 of those.
I didn't either, dude. And this is my job. I had never heard of these guys going up there. And so here they are the very next year, and they're going to have this kid who everybody is going to – that lottery, that NBA draft lottery is going to mean something, right, that night.
Absolutely. Everybody's scurrying. If it was old school, I think they'd for that lottery they'd have one of those frozen pads in there for David Stern to make sure New York or LA or Boston gets them.
Thank you very much,
Antonio,
Joe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, the Knicks. All right, bro. Have a good one. Oh, before I get out here, let me welcome a phenomenal group that's been in the game for 20 years. They're coming to town. The Sisters with Voices. I'd like to welcome SWV to town.
Okay.
I'll see them tonight at Daly.
They're performing tonight at Daly's? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Sisters with Voices. I like it. Thank you, Joe.
SWV. You've heard them. All right, bro.
All right. Thanks. There he goes, Joe. You on the program. Gibby, who's the last All-Star pitcher rookie to start?
It's funny. We, you and I probably look at a lot of the same stuff because I saw this.
Okay.
I did see this.
All right.
Hideo Nomo. And Hideo Nomo sticks in my craw because in 1995, he stole the Rookie of the Year from my guy Chipper.
Oh.
Stole it away from him. He won it by a couple of votes over Chipper in 95.
Hideo Nomo in 90, I just want to look what he accomplished in 1995. He was 13-6 with a 2.54. He was good. He was good. I think Hideo Nomo, he went back to the Dodgers. He started with the Dodgers and went back to the Dodgers. And he did win 16 games 3 different times. He won 123 games, 4.24 ERA. He was good, but he wasn't great, right? The way he started out, I think you would have thought.
He only made one All-Star. It was his first year. That was it. He started the All-Star game as a rookie and never made it again.
Yeah.
Which is odd.
That is odd. Hideo Nomo.
And it's not like it didn't look like he had very many injuries, I don't think. He pitched 200 innings a handful of times. So he was there. He was out there.
Yeah, I just we bring this up because there are reports now, as me and Gibby do look at the same. Bob Nightingale, who is a USA Today guy, says the NL All-Star starting pitcher won't be announced until Monday. Every indication, though, is pointing towards Pirates rookie sensation Paul Skeens. Tony Lavolo is the skipper, Arizona guy.
Mm-hmm.
Says of all the starters are deserving, but in particular Paul Skeens, he's been an unbelievable addition to Major League Baseball. Good. This is This is such a no-brainer.
It is absolutely a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer, dude. You're on the All-Star team. That's good enough. You don't have to start. You know what? And I'm sure Chris Sale would like to start it, but he probably doesn't care.
Nah.
He probably doesn't care. Just throw him out there for the 3rd inning. Let Skeens go 2 and get him out of there. Paul Skeens should start the All-Star game and let him pitch against Aaron Judge and Soto and
Gunnar Henderson. He'll lead off.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be electric. Like yesterday when they pulled him.
Oof.
99 pitches.
Oof, don't get me started. Yeah, I don't get that one. I don't get that one, and I think that's a problem with. Baseball.
Well, I think it's just over-analyzing, and it's just he's fine. He's 22 years old. He threw over 100 pitches multiple times in the College World Series. I mean, the other thing I would ask, and I've got a friend that's an orthopedic surgeon, and you know a bunch of those guys too. Of course, we had Dr. Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I wonder sometimes is, and it probably doesn't make any difference, but Paul Skeens is 6'6". He's a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'6", 240, something like that.
He's a horse.
Do guys like that last longer? Does that matter in terms of Tommy John? Because Spencer Strider's a little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Strider's 5'9", 170 pounds, and he just had Tommy John. Does that matter? I don't think that it may not have anything to do with it, but because Skeens is bigger, stronger, taller. I don't know if that has anything to do with it because we are talking about a ligament in your arm. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do the bigger, stronger guys, will they last longer in terms of their arm? I don't know.
And one other thing I wanted to mention before we head to break and getting ready for the 9 o'clock Nasty, you know, the ESPYs were last night, and there were some terrific moments on there. I didn't watch it. I was watching receivers.
Yeah, it's easy to get locked in on that.
And so I didn't watch it, but there's also it just oozes a little bit too much in the political world, and so I just but I actually forgot it was on. I don't mind the jokes. I like the jokes, but some of the pointed shots I don't like, and it's unfortunate because like Steve Gleason was on and he was terrific, and apparently they said Prince, what's the Prince, Harry?
Yeah, Prince
Harry. Who was sort of a controversial winner of the Pat Tillman Award, but he apparently gave a great speech as well. So anyway, just my 2 cents on that. I don't care who wins the awards. The awards have never taken hold, really. They just don't. Nobody cares who the ESPY award winner. Nobody sits there and says, I don't know, like Patrick Mahomes, I've won the best ESPY award for best male athlete 3 times. No, they talk about NFL MVPs. They talk about Super Bowl rings. They talk about NFL records broken. Whomever.
What you did on the field.
Yeah, whomever wins those awards are the ones that matter, not an ESPY award. So the ESPY awards for sports have never taken. Nobody gives a dang. But there are some good things that they can do. But the last few years they get so, they delve too much into that, uncomfortable world where you shouldn't be with sports. I mean, and listen, I'm not a stay out. I understand all the issues and everybody has their opinion and that's cool. But sports is also our escape. It's a fun place to be. It's a place where we don't have to deal with all the day-to-day stuff. We can go do that on other stations. So anyway, just my 2 cents on that. Let's do this. We'll take a break. We'll get nasty. It's the 9 o'clock hour and it's coming up right here on The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. He's St. Augustine's favorite son.
I've always admired diplomats.
And Jacksonville's favorite stepson.
It's the stories that you tell.
Joe Cowart.
So much fun and imagination.
Afternoons 2 to 4.
It's not what it looks like.
On 1010XL.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, you just got married, just got divorced, you have children, you likely want to take care of your family. Of course you do. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney. I'm not. But have you done your last will? We want to ask you that question because it's something you need to take care of. Why? Because it allows you to get your hard work, all the stuff that you've accomplished to the people that you choose and love. It also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. Take care of it. Get it out of the way. Matt Hinson's your guy. He'll listen. He'll help you with some tough decisions. He'll provide you info needed so you're at ease with your choice. It's a Hinson Law Firm. If you got questions, reach out to Maddie. 904-527-1700, 527-1700. Office in Jacksonville, Florida. Don't let the state decide your fate.
Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive
15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam.
The restaurant of the day is Flame Broiler. Try the happy hour special, a mini chicken bowl with a drink for just $6.45. Order online at FlameBroilerUSA.com or check out one of 5 locations across town. Flame Broiler, simply healthy. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
David Garrard here. Playing in the NFL can put a lot of wear and tear on your body, especially your knees. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has kept me mobile and ready to tackle every day.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
I'm Jeff Middlecoff with Trustline Mortgage. My business partners, Alan Tyre, Bill Pappas, and Ken Rimley, have been helping first-time home buyers with their mortgage financing all over Florida for 34 years. First-time home buyers can get no or low down payments, anywhere from 0 to 3.5% down. As a first-time home buyer with Trustline Mortgage, you get added benefits for doing your loan with us, like lower rates on your mortgage insurance and lower closing costs. Oh, and did I forget to mention that Trustline gives first-time home buyers better mortgage interest rates? Here's the bottom line. Trustline Mortgage wants to help first-time home buyers accomplish your goal of home ownership. That's why Trustline Mortgage is offering the best first-time home buyer benefits around, period. Trustline Mortgage delivers with no and low down payments, lower closing costs, and better interest rates. Call Trustline Mortgage today at 381-LOAN. Yes, 381-LOAN to find out how we can help you buy your dream home. Or visit our website at TrustlineMortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Certain restrictions apply. See office for details. Trustline is an equal housing opportunity. MLS number 331480.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys locksmith service.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. While appearing on the NFL Network, Jag head coach Doug Peterson expressed the pieces are in place for success this season.
You know, to last season, we had some injuries. Trevor's one of those guys that we got to continue to keep healthy, but he's on the right path. And we continue to work. We build the pieces around him, get our run game going a little bit, play good defense, and see what happens.
The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp got excellent pitching to propel them over the Gwinnett Stripers on Thursday. Both teams square off again this evening at 7:05. In MLB play, the Rays got past the struggling New York Yankees, and the Marlins lost to the Houston Astros. The Jacksonville Sharks of the Indoor Football League are home in VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena tomorrow to take on the conference-leading Green Bay Blizzards. Game time is 7 o'clock. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 84 degrees at 9:10. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Turn it up. Good to be back. What's happening? Hanging out here on a Friday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Lots of stuff going on in sports. Scottish Open. Your boy Ludwig.
Yeah, how we
12
doing?
under.
Got
He's
to 12.
in 2 straight 64s.
Love it.
Antoine Rosner is 11 under. Sanjay Im is in at 10. So is Mateo Manacero. Sahith Aguila is 9 under par after shooting a 66 and a 65. Colin Morikawa is 9 under and in. So it's about where we cut it off. Let's see if anybody's making a... Justin Thomas, 62 the first day, 72 today.
He's kind of making a little comeback, isn't he?
He's got to get into the winner's circle, but yes, he's
playing
been
better.
playing better.
Yeah, he's been playing better because he had a period there where he was terrible.
Number one must be a birdie hole because Rory and Tommy both open with birdies. They're both 6 under, so we'll see if one of them can get up in there today. That's Rory McIlroy and Tommy Fleetwood. Those are guys in our group. Davis Thompson, who started with a 5 under yesterday, is even through 6. So I think the course is playing a little bit tougher today, but we'll see. I need the X-Man to get his butt in gear here. Let me see if he's done anything or if he's going to be a miscut guy. Thanks a lot, X-Man.
Yeah, projected cut is -3 right now.
Yeah.
Hovland's not doing so great.
I'm in trouble.
He just started +1.
X-Man he just played 1 hole, but he did not birdie. He's 1 under. Thanks, X-Man. He's 2 back of making the cut. So anyway, that's going on. That's Genesis Scottish Open. Crap.
British is next week, right? The Open?
Yeah, sure is. What's wrong with this computer? I've had computer issues throughout the week here. That's kind of why I'm sitting over here this week, because that other one is not firing well. I wonder if anybody knows that. I probably ought to tell somebody. Probably needs to be rebooted.
Who uses that one? Hacker?
I don't know. And everything changes this week because, a lot of people are vacationing.
Yes.
Right? So, I don't know. We've heard a lot from Trevor Lawrence today. Trevor Lawrence and Doug Peterson are both in Lake Tahoe, so they're getting ready to play in their celebrity golf tournaments. So we'll see how they do. Apparently, Doug Peterson is the better player of the two. So we shall see what happens there.
I saw a video. This has been a couple of years ago. This is actually back when Doug was the Philly coach, and the Philly boys were interviewing Doug about playing golf. And Doug can apparently stripe it. Like he's like a 300-yard plus guy. Like he can really hit it, according to them.
Yeah, I believe it. I was going to tell you this. I saw this, and I think this is worth mentioning as we get ready for Wimbledon. And I don't know where I think we're into we're not in the finals yet. The women are set, and I don't know either of the girls in the finals. I apologize. Men's semifinals today, I believe. So anyway, Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer are the best 3 in the world, right? And from Wimbledon of 2003 to the U.S. Open of 23, 20 years of dominance, Djokovic won 24 majors. Nadal won 22. Federer won 20. Everybody else won 15. Okay? So Carlos Alcaraz is like the next big thing, right? So they say. And at 21 years and 57 days, which is Carlos Alcaraz's age, okay, Novak Djokovic had 1 major. Rafael Nadal, this is at 21 and 57 days, okay? Novak had 1. Nadal had 3. Federer had none. Alcaraz has 3 already. So he could be, and again, we don't know. By the 24th birthday, Djokovic only had 2. Nadal had 6. Federer had 5. So Nadal and Federer got hot. Then by their 27th birthday, Federer had 12, Nadal had 11, and Djokovic had only 6. So Djokovic has come on, obviously, in his later years, but Alcaraz is off to a heck of a start, is my point. All I'm saying is Alcaraz could be one of those guys in the 20s. Now, there's a long way to go, right? But it looks like he may be capable of playing that type of tennis going forward. So that's certainly something to keep an eye on going through. 5 years ago, the boys at the MMQB were asked to predict which NFL teams would win the next 5 Super Bowls. Okay? And you know what? It may not be as hard as you think. In other words, you may give like 3 teams and you'll get one right. Okay? 5 years ago, keep in mind, who have won the Super Bowls in the last 5 years, Gibby? The Chiefs have won 3.
Chiefs have won 3.
With the Rams won 1?
Yeah, the Rams won.
And who won the other one?
Eagles didn't win one.
No, Eagles were 17, right? So
who was the other team? Chiefs won 3, Rams won 1.
Right? Patriots. When did the Patriots win their last one? Oh, Bucks.
Oh, that's right, with Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so there you go. So that's your 5, right? It's the Chiefs, the Bucks, and the Rams. All right? So this guy said, this is 5 years ago now, he said Chiefs, Ravens. Hold on, let me make sure I got this right. So who win? Okay, I want to make sure I get this right. I think I jumped ahead here. I asked the question in February 2019, shortly after the Patriots to beat the Rams. You may remember after that it was the Chiefs for 3, the Rams, and the Bucks. All right. So now they're saying, okay, and so most of the guys they didn't get the Bucks. Nobody got the Bucks. But a lot of guys had the Chiefs and a lot of guys had the Rams. All right. And think about it, the Rams went and got Matthew Stafford. So
yeah, I don't think 5 years ago they expected Brady to be in Tampa either.
No. So now the question is, who will win the next 5? Okay? And here are the picks. Like the first guy, Chiefs. He says, I'll take the Chiefs, but only one more before Mahomes' 34th birthday. And then and then he said, Ravens, Texans, Eagles, Rams. And my point is this. I'm looking for someone to say Jags. Because that's what I want,
Right.
There's a difference between where the Jags are and being one of the elite teams. We're not an elite team yet. But can we be an elite team? We hope so. But we're not up there with the Chiefs, the Ravens, and now this guy's got the Texans. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. The Eagles and the Rams. I don't necessarily agree with those picks, but that's one guy. Albert Breer said Chiefs, Bengals, Niners, Chargers. He obviously likes Harbaugh. He says, I think Harbaugh will find his way back to the NFL's big stage with a gifted quarterback. I think the Chiefs will win 2. He's got the Bengals and he's got the Niners. And the Niners look, the Niners have been to a couple, right? All right, Connor Orr said Lions. Okay. One of the 4 who haven't been, by the way. These are champions. Chiefs, Bills, Chargers, Eagles. A lot of the same teams. The Chiefs are in every one of them. Chiefs, Niners, Texans, Lions, Chargers. For the next guy. Next guy, Chiefs, Niners, Texans, Bills. Man, I wonder if they did this last year, if they would have had Jags in there. Lions 2, Chiefs, Ravens, Dolphins. I don't know about the Dolphins. Chiefs, Niners, Vikings. I don't get that one. Chargers, Lions. Why would you pick the Vikings? J.J. McCarthy's going to be a star, huh? Next guy, Chiefs, Bengals, Lions, Niners, Vikings. Another Viking. So anyway, I don't see a lot of Jaguars. Here's what he says. The most glaring omission to me is Jordan Love and the Packers, who got 0 votes. Same for Trevor Lawrence, whose Jaguars may have gotten on the board had we done this 1 year ago when they looked to be trending up. No one knows how many seasons Aaron Rodgers will play. No one at MMQB will be marking the Jets as a Super Bowl champ. No takers for the Cowboys or the Browns, a pair of playoff teams with uncertainty at the position in the short term. Finally, on the lack of interest in the rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams. The consensus number 1 pick, you don't see the Bears. Jaden Daniels in Washington, nope. Drake May and the Patriots, nope. 6 quarterbacks picked in the top 12. Only J.J. McCarthy's team got love. So, again, the Jags got to change this narrative, and that will be their challenge going forward. They have to change this narrative. 12 teams in all were picked, which is 37.5% of the league. And 1 team from every division except the NFC South. 6 of our 12 teams have never won the Super Bowl before, so our panel sees the window open for a possible run of franchises finally winning it for the first time. Our writers are daring to dream for a few of the league's most tortured fan bases. The Bills and Vikings both 0-4, the Bengals 0-3, and the Chargers only 0-1. Texans never been, and Lions, who haven't won a conference championship since 1957, making them 0-58 in trying to reach the Super Bowl.
But that's the team I would pick out of the group that I think could do it. Yeah, well, remember, they were up 24-7 in the NFC Championship, and
I agree.
Let it get away. But they've got a chance now because Goff is not that old. Goff is 29.
And he plays, and he's good. He's underrated.
He played well. And we've been talking about Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Dan Campbell has changed a lot of minds because a lot of people thought this guy is going to be a disaster. He's talking about busting kneecaps, and dude, he's good. I mean, he's got a good team around him, but you can't discredit what Campbell's done there.
Yeah, I would agree. You know me, Gibby. I love high school sports. I love high school football. I'm a big supporter. We've been doing. We did high school football shows in the '90s. Sideline '99. I used to do.
Love it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Me too. Love it.
Love the high school sports. What I don't like are high school like powerhouses, IMG Academy, and I was just looking at the top 25 programs in the country. They're the same every year. John Bosco, Mater D, Bishop Gorman from Vegas.
Yeah, those are California and Vegas, yeah.
Now, this Chaminade Madonna.
That's one down south.
Yeah, they're the ones who are in the same class. I don't know if it's changed this year because it changes every year, but they were in the same class as Trinity. And they had, I think their quarterback went to Power One. Their best receiver in the country went to Ohio State. The other receiver, I think, might have went to Miami. They were unbelievable last year. Now, I guess they're loaded again. St. Thomas Aquinas.
American Heritage.
Yeah.
That's where Tyson Campbell went.
I'm looking at the ones that are ranked, though. Cocoa is 13th. Cocoa's fine. Miami Central, that's good. That's public school. You know, there's American Heritage. You talked about them. They were 20th. Buford, Georgia.
Yep.
You know, Central and Phoenix City, Alabama. Their head coach is Patrick Nix. You know that name?
Mm-hmm.
That's Bo's daddy. So anyway, but you know, you just, I don't know. I like to see like, I don't know, whoever. I like to see even Reigns. I like to see Reigns in there or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously we'd like to see a Duval County public school make it, like Reigns or Mandarin, or like we talked about Carson Beck earlier winning the title back a handful of years ago.
Yep.
Did you see the new district for baseball? For they're all new, but 2A District 3. Have you seen this one?
No.
Came out this week. Trinity, Bishop Snyder, Bowles, Providence, and Episcopal.
Are all in the same district?
How's that for a baseball district?
Ooh.
According to what I'm reading here, 2A District.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 2A District 3 is crazy. ... Trinity, Snyder, Bowles, Providence, Episcopal.
In a way, that's a good thing because it gets all those boys competing against each other. You know what I mean? And listen, all those teams, depending on how they do in their regular season, can make the regional playoffs, correct? I mean, they don't just take, am I right here, Gibby? I think they don't just take two, they take by the rankings.
Yeah, you're right. I think one thing they are talking about doing, and something that they've done in Georgia now for a long time, is they're going to vote, I believe, in September on making a portion of the playoffs a series, like 2 out of 3.
Oh, yeah, they've been wanting to do that for a while.
But I think they're going to do it finally.
Oh, they
Florida.
are?
So, well, they're going to vote on it. And so I think it's going to still be the same, like one game takes all at the end for the championship, but I think they're going to make – I was talking to a couple coaches the other day, and they were telling me this, that a portion of the playoffs are going to be 2 out of 3. Well, they're going to, I should say, they're going to vote in September, I believe, in Florida to figure that out. Because all coaches want that. You know, they want the 2 out of 3 because that's what Georgia does, and it's the better model. They do that in college. They do that. It's a series in the pros. Why wouldn't you do it in high school, right?
Right. Let's register one more for our Breakfast with Champions. You want to?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get one winner. 641-1010 right now. Let me run through it real quick. This Tuesday, July 16th, we're going to have breakfast. It's on us. It's on us here at the Drill at Metro Diner in Bay Meadows. You have 4 breakfast options. You can pick, and by the way, you can come out 6:30 to 8 or 8 to 10. You take your pick of which time you want to come out. You and a guest, you and your boss, you and your coworker, you and your wife, you and your son, you and your daughter, whoever. Come on out, breakfast on us, and it's for the Googans, and we'll be out there doing the show. We're the champions, me and Jeff. We'll be out there and having a good time. And so we just need right now at 641-1010, whoever Gibby selects will be coming out and having breakfast on us. It'll be a fun time. You can hang out. You can watch a show. If you're in the 6:30 to 8 group, you got to leave at 8. If you're in the 8 to 10 group, you got to leave at 10. But you can come by and enjoy breakfast with us. And it's our kind of our swan song for the summer as we get ready for football season to start. We got the media day stuff coming up. We got Bigger Sports High School Media Day as well. We got all kinds of things coming up in the summer football-wise. Training camp just around the corner for our Jaguars. So 641-1010 right now. And Gibby will get the winner. And then I think we'll have registered a good amount of folks. We'll be over halfway done. We'll get the rest of them well over halfway done. We'll get the rest of them done on Monday. And, again, only call in if you can come. You know, we want you to come. Don't decide, I can't make it. So this is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Make your track bar adjustment on 1010XL.
He said he was a little bit free.
This Sunday at Pocono Raceway. Brought to you by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234. On your NASCAR station. 1010XL.
Hey, guys, let me talk to you a little bit about health, about feeling better. I don't care if you got aches and pains that you thought could never go away. I don't care if your libido's been bothering you. You can't sleep. You've had those issues. Maybe it's weight loss. Maybe it's chronic fatigue and energy levels. There's so much that can be done. Trust me. And trust my doctor, board certified, Doc Paul Busey at Integra Concierge Medicine. I need you to call and set up your consult with him. Hassle-free, 619-3609, 619-3609. Set an appointment for a time, and guess what? That'll be the time. You'll get your hour. You'll go through what you need to be doing, the kind of plans and treatment options that you have to get back to feeling better. Don't let them hold you down, man. We've been fed. Let's tell you what I've learned in my voyage of discovery here in the last 6 months. We've been lied to, bros. We've been lied to about what's out there, what can make you feel better, what can get you back to those good old days, and get there quickly. 619-3609, Integra Concierge Medicine.
All right, gang, Hicken here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Beaches Dermatology's long-standing Jacksonville group that takes care of our skin, man. Doctors Boudreaux and Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. I mean, those guys are as good as it gets, man. And they want to remind you to wear your sunscreen in the summertime. Wear it all the time. If the sun's out, man, you got to take care of yourself, right? If you're going to a game, going to the beach, going fishing, going golfing, put on the sunscreen, guys. Come on, man. It is hot out there. And listen, in honesty, Doctors Boudreaux and Metz, they'll take care of you. They've been taking care of me for decades, but they don't really want to see you unless you have something crop up. And if you have something on your skin that is a concern, that's when you go see my guys. They'll take care of you. Give Beaches Dermatology a call. Online at beachesdermatology.com.
It's Hacker here, checking in from the sunny Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, that's right. I'm down here living the dream with a margarita in one hand and some seafood in the other. And let me tell you, I'm not stressing one bit about gaining any of my 80 pounds back this week. You know the reason? No, it's Awaken 180 weight loss. My metabolism is on fire. I'm burning off calories as fast as I can put them down. I know the 80 pounds is one measurement, but how about this one? I'm now wearing a size 38 pants. That's down from a 46. 8 inches off my waist. Think about that. 8 inches gone in just 4 months. That's absolutely incredible. That's Awaken 180. My confidence is through the roof. I'm even strutting around the beach down here with the shirt off, feeling like a brand new man. It's all about the Awaken 180 magic. If you're ready to make a change, take it from all of us. Awaken 180 is the real deal. Book your summer consult today at awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Are you tired of having a plain and boring backyard? Really want to impress your family and friends this year? Then stop by Stone Core on Phillips Highway. Imagine hosting guests at your new outdoor kitchen, relaxing by your custom-built fireplace under a brand new pergola. Stone Core can also remodel your old pool deck and beautiful new pavers. Make your backyard wishes a reality. Visit Stone Core on Phillips Highway and let's get started at stonecore.co. We do outdoors better.
Have you or someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI and all criminal offenses. I've been named the best DUI attorney in the state, and David has been named the best criminal defense lawyer in Jacksonville. In your battle with the justice system, there is only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645.
Davey Beatrice from Beatrice Plumbing here. A lot of plumbing companies say a lot of things. We focus on what customers say. Like who a few weeks ago, Donna, said the entire experience was the best fix-it experience she ever had. Or Chris, whose hot water went out on a Saturday and he thanked us for getting it fixed that night. Because that's the difference when you hire a real plumber. They show up to fix the problem. So next time you need a plumber, remember Beatrice Plumbing. Because real plumbers fix problems real fast.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
This is big-time ball season.
1010XL takes you to SEC Football Media Days.
They all have something unique to bring to the game.
Players, coaches, college football insiders. Brought to you by Southern Steer Butcher and Underwood Jewelers.
I love this game. I live this game.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations. Julington Creek, Jax Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine. And over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Ba-da-da-da. Couple text line hits. I agree with this guy. I truly can't wait for the Texans to come back down to earth. Man, I hope that happens. I just don't see Lamar winning a Super Bowl. Okay. Is Scobie playing in Tahoe? No.
Yeah, the Texans are getting the most off-season buzz, aren't they?
Oh, God, yeah. But we got it last year.
That's fair.
We got it last year, you know? So it's okay. I mean, let them get the buzz now. Let's go beat them. We beat them in Houston last year towards the end of the year.
It was a big win.
You know, that was probably when things weren't going great. So those will be big games with those guys this year. Big game here, big game there. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting. Gibby, you want to see what's trending?
Let's do it. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Number 5.
All right, we spoke briefly a moment ago about the ESPYs. I did like this clip last night from Nick Saban.
And the one thing my dad told me when I was a young kid in West Virginia, that was the most important part of your character, is have compassion for other people. People aren't going to remember what you say. They're going to remember how you made them feel.
I like that from Saban.
That was very nice. I like that. Good. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about what went on in the ESPYs, and we talked a little bit about it. It's gotten real political, so we that's probably all we're going to say about it, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to do too much on the ESPYs. Again, like I said, I don't think people. I mean, it's an entertainment program. If you want to watch it, watch it. I didn't catch it last night because I was watching something that's more entertaining. It's called Receivers on Netflix. I would tell you to watch that one. That one's a lot better.
Yeah, I would agree. All right.
Number 4.
I saw this yesterday. This was an occurrence in the Jags division. Jamal Adams.
Yes.
Signing with the Titans. Thoughts on that one?
I think he might be through. Don't know they can stay healthy.
Aren't the Titans like the place where careers just go to die? Like Andre Johnson and Randy Moss and just a bunch of guys that were great once upon a time go to Tennessee, and it's just Julio Jones is another one. It's just like
10 games over the last 2 years. Since 2021, hasn't really made a difference. He had a good year in 21, 22, 23, this 24. Still only 29, but injuries may have got the best of that guy.
Yeah, I think so. 1-year deal with the Titans yesterday, so that's an interesting one in the division for sure.
Number 3.
A Florida judge has ruled that Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill is the father of another child, a baby girl.
Oh, boy.
Tyreek reportedly has over 12 children, and it's his 5th so far this year for Tyreek. We're out of control, my man.
I don't know what to tell you on that one. We got a lot of baby mamas. Oh, boy.
You got to rein it in there, man.
Tyreek
Over
Hill.
12 children.
Well,
I don't know how many with. I have no idea. It's probably a lot. But it ain't the same one.
He had 3 children born to 3 different women from February of 23 to May of 23. This child is the one who was born in May. In addition to fathering those 3 children, Hill's wife is expecting their first child. Confirmed to have at least 7 by 4 different women, plus 1 on the way. That would be 8. There have been rumors he has 10. He didn't deny it when the subject was posed to him in an April interview. It doesn't matter how many kids I have. A lot of people won't be able to say Tyreek don't take care of his kids, though. Well, presence matters too, Chief.
That's right. You have the money, that's for sure, but you got to be there.
He's gonna be knocking on the door asking for a raise now. I mean, he's already got Justin Jefferson broke his deal, so.
And, I'm pretty sure Rosenhaus is Tyreek's guy, too. So, Rosenhaus is going to be knocking on the door there.
Our Dreamfinders poll question of the day in honor of the Netflix receivers. We asked you who is the best receiver in the NFL. And you guys, I gave you Tyreek Hill as one of them, but overwhelmingly, the choice has been Justin Jefferson. Tyreek Hill is second. Justin Jefferson got 66%. Tyreek Hill got 21%. Devontae got 7.5%. CeeDee Lamb only 4.6%. They're all great, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
The 2 being featured that I've watched were Jefferson and Adams. Adams doesn't get enough credit, but he is well respected by his peers. They always mention him. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, Cheetah's up there too. Cheetah being the key. Cheater is what we should call him.
Number 2.
So Eminem has a new album.
All right, shout out.
The Death of Slim Shady.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Apparently really good. I've not heard any of it yet, but apparently, so Eminem's 51 now, and apparently he's not lost a step.
Okay.
Eminem's producing some hits still.
All right.
Got a new album out, and that's really been popular on Twitter and social media.
I like it. Eminem.
Number 1.
Number 1 trender.
This guy's still trending after what he did yesterday. Paul Skeens, the dominant rookie, number 1 overall pick from the Pirates, took out yesterday with a no-hitter, 99 pitches, 11 Ks, 7 innings, taken out of the ball game. But the news today is that it looks like it's trending. See what I did there? That he's going to be the starter of the All-Star game.
Yeah, which is great. And it's it's a no-brainer. It's easy to do. It's something they should do. And it draws more interest. And I think it's a positive thing. And he's been terrific. I can't knock it. So
is he the best pitcher in baseball right now?
Arguably. We can debate that if you'd like, but yes, arguably he is. I mean, he hasn't lost a game. He's done things nobody else has ever done except Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
So
And I was thinking about this yesterday. You know, how many number one overall picks have just burst onto the scene right away in just a handful of starts and shown you this is why they are? Because, you know, there are guys that takes time. And, like, every sport's hard. Like, every sport's tough. These guys are not going to come in there and you want them to. You want to see it. But they're not going to come in and dominate right away. Paul Skeens has come in and dominated, man.
Your boy Luke Combs has tweeted out, y'all, I got to play college football 25 yesterday, and it's gas.
Yes, it is.
So
that's awesome.
That's coming out here next week, I think.
Luke is my boy. We went to college together. App State, baby. Luke's done well for himself.
I think so. That's what's trending. Well done, Gibby. We'll take a break and make the turn for home right here on The Drill on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Break bread with Dan, Jeff, and PGA Tour insiders on Brunch with the Tour.
What is brunch? Tour news, tips, and inside info.
Brought to you by Clearwater Irrigation. Brunch provided by Chick-fil-A. Tuesday morning at 8:30
on 1010XL.
Folks, Hicken here for Zero Res. You and I know Zero Res loves cleaning carpets in your home, but did you know Zero Res can also clean the carpets where you work? Hey, take a look at the floors where you work, and if they need cleaning, boss, I know what we can do. We can call Zero Res, and if you call them in the month of July, which is right now, Zero Res offering 20% off all commercial carpet cleaning. 20% off. Call Zero Res, and they will come out and give you a free estimate on what it will take to get the job done. Zero Res, man. You spell it forwards. Zero Res. You spell it backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Imagine driving a late model Corvette, BMW, Mercedes, Lexus, Honda, Chevy, Ford, and more, all at a fraction of the original sticker price. Visit Vaughn Motor Group's indoor showroom and browse a great selection of dream cars that are inspected with warranties. Before you make your next auto purchase, check out Vaughn Motor Group on San Jose Boulevard or at vaughnmotorgroup.com for a complete inventory listing. If you can dream it, you can drive it at Vaughn Motor Group.
Lauren Brooks here from Mayport CNC Fisheries. At my house, we had a feast from Mayport CNC Fisheries with the freshest shrimp around, and it was unbelievable. They also have oysters, scallops, mahi, and so much more. Want to eat like a local? Head to the beach and visit my friends at Mayport CNC Fisheries.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Did you know a metal roof from Prime Roofing has the highest wind and impact ratings available? If you want a stronger roof, think metal. Think Prime Roofing. Learn more at PrimeRoofingFL.com. That's PrimeRoofingFL.com.
This Date in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
July 12, 1930, at the Men's U.S. Open, defending champion Bobby Jones wins record-tying fourth U.S. Open title, capturing his third consecutive major title.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes, and I have exciting news from Leonard Truck Outfitters, now with 2 great locations to get that truck hooked up. Beach Boulevard just past Southside and one on Blanding. I got my truck taken care of, and you should too. Leonard Truck Outfitters, your truck, your style.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. One of the biggest changes we've seen in fine jewelry over the last 25 years has been the growth of jewelry designers. At Underwoods, we're the leader, bringing to North Florida the best names in designer jewelry. In fact, we carry designer lines in a similar way to how clothing stores carry designer labels. The difference is that jewelry designers have to be a little more timeless in their presentations because nobody wants to buy a fine piece of jewelry only to find out the next year it's gone out of style. That's why you'll find at Underwoods the best of the jewelry designer names, those that are tried and true and popular. Names like David Yerman, Roberto Coin, John Hardy, Marco Bichigo, Jude Francis, Lagos. Hippolyta, and a lot more are all available right now at Underwood's. So if you want the best looks in designer jewelry, stop by Underwood's, San Marco, Avondale, or the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Are you feeling the heat? It's time to cool things down with Duck Duck Air Conditioning. Contact us today at 904-862-6769 or online at duckduckac.com. Duck Duck Air Conditioning to keep you cool and comfortable all year round.
Hello, this is Father Nicholas Lowe, and I want to talk to you about letting things roll off of your back. So often we can make big deals out of things that are not really big deals. We can allow them to steal the joy of our day. But let me remind you that don't allow anyone or anything to steal the joy of today. Go out today not letting little things steal the big things that God has in store for you.
For more inspiration, log on to stjohnthedivine.com.
It's time to roll out the red carpet for, well, new carpet. There's no better time than right now at the Home Depot, where the more you buy, the more you save. Save up to 10% on select special order carpet styles you love from brands you trust. And installation is included on qualifying purchases. Start your carpet project today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Offer valid July 11th through July 28th, 2024. Receive up to 10% off select special order carpet purchases. Minimum purchase required. Exclusions apply. For licenses, see homedepot.com/license numbers.
Electricians, innovators, and tech enthusiasts, listen up. Miller Electric is shaping the future, and we want you to be a part of it. From healthcare and data centers, corporate offices, aviation, and industrial facilities, Miller Electric is powering the most exciting projects in Jacksonville and beyond. We offer not just a job, but a thrilling career with great pay and incredible benefits. Visit us at millercareers.com to apply. Miller Electric, where your skills meet our vision, and equal opportunity employer.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the cool down from the cool guys at Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing. Fast, reliable, and honest service since '87.
All right, time to put the wraps on a fast-moving Friday. A couple of things before we get out of here and what we're cooling down on. But I wanted to get this out one more time for the Googans because a couple asked me on the text line the promo code for golfteerepair.com. Golfteerepair.com has all those shirts, and they have a great deal going on right now. Drill50 is a promo code. You get 50% off. The polos, the t-shirts, the hats, the hoodies. Just go to golfteerepair.com. They got all kinds of cool-looking shirts, football-type motifs as well. Drill50 is what you type into the promo code. As soon as you type that in, boom, takes half off of what you purchase with a money-back guarantee. So I wanted to get that in. Gibby, you wanted to mention the Home Run Derby.
Yeah,
from last night.
A local home run derby last night, the Coastal Collegiate Baseball League. Congratulations to the Sharks. Combination, the way they did it last night was you had not just one guy, but two guys as part of a team combining to win the home run derby. And the Sharks had a couple local guys, Andrew Stanson from Stanton. These guys are playing JUCO ball now in college. And then also Jack O'Brien, not our guy.
O'Brien?
Not high flying.
Oh.
But Jack O'Brien, he's a Creekside guy. Hit 26 homers last night.
Wow.
They combined for 32. He hit 26 of them.
Wow.
And when Frank gets back into town, he's up in the Cape. I'm going to have to tell Frank, you got some dents on that scoreboard at the walk-off charities field. Because
boys were hitting them, huh?
Our man last night, Jack O'Brien, hit 2 or 3 off the scoreboard last night. So it's pretty cool to see the local guys combining. Because keep in mind, this is a league that has guys from all over the country. They had a guy that drove from California to Jacksonville to play in this league this summer.
Wow.
And it was cool to see two local guys, Stanton and Creekside, is where they played high school ball, combined to win the Derby last night. They had an all-star game, too. Rick Wilkins coached up the team that won it last night, 6-0. And so, cool. It was cool to be out there and had a good crowd. A lot of people showed up, so that was pretty neat.
Did Rick's son play?
Yep. Mac was the catcher last night.
Good.
So.
Mac played with Brooksy this year at FSCJ, and
yeah.
He's playing well this summer. I know he's been hitting it pretty good. So shout out to him. All right, great week of work, Gibby. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir.
Pros is back Monday. We'll register a few more of you for the free breakfast on Tuesday. We appreciate all the guys. Now, again, if you're registered, make sure you come Tuesday, 6:30 to 8 or 8 to 10. You've locked in your time, so stand by your times as well. So that's set. That's kind of our next week. I think we got SEC Media Day, so Busy week next week. We got Jaguars Today on deck right here, right now. So that's coming up as well. All local all the time right here on 1010XL 92.5 FM. Gibby, have a great weekend, my friend.
You too, man.
All right, see you.
See you.
The Drill on 1010XL from the studios of Republic Services.